welcome back. Now let's meet last week's couple, Sophie and Clint. Here they are. Hello, Clint. Chuck. All right, sweetheart. Yeah. Sit yourselves down there. Well, for Sophie and Clint, it was a long-haul flight across the big pond to New York, so I think we better see how they got on.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Marriott World Trade Center. Hi, how are you? Oh, great, thanks. Hello there.
Hi. Fine, thanks. So, could you build that then, Clint?
In a few minutes, it's leaning off and everything. I can't do it. It's absolutely terrible. You got it in the air, you did it.
Right, come on then, Clint. She's a bit special, isn't she?
What, that bloke?
It's not a bloke.
Fucking dragon. Get off, it's in the colour of his hair. You see no woman with that colour hair.
What's a woman? If it is a bloke, he's got bigger boobs than me.
But I'm absolutely thinking, legs are gone and everything.
Stop complaining,
Sit
get on.
down or somewhere, take it out.
It's hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now this is what it's all about. Shopping.
Of course it is.
Oh, and that was just the beginning. This is great! I really am a happy bunny now.
That's it, I've had enough. Let's go for a cocktail.
Right then. Oh, that shopping was so much fun.
Now we'll have to do it again, won't we?
Well, drink up and we can catch the shops before they close. Fantastic. So have you ever seen anything like that?
That's... You don't, do you?
Holes on the sea? Is it anything like Hull?
No. Yeah, the sea's maybe the same as wet lake. That's about it.
The sea's as wet. I tell you what, I look at this and think, God, I'm so glad I live in Birmingham.
Just telling you, everybody for years and years and years. What, yeah? Do you know people who know your clothes, you'll bore them to death? What, yeah?
They'll be like, oh, not the blind date story again.
Yeah.
Well, New York's called the Big Apple because everyone gets a bite. But by the end of their date, was it love bites? Or were they biting each other's heads off? Let's find out.
When the screen went back, at first I didn't care what she looked like, but it'd have been great if she was Melinda Messenger.
When I first saw Clint, I was relieved that he didn't look like a Wally. I was gutted that I didn't pick number one, but it was too late, so I just had to get on with it.
Who picked that Sophie was the biggest joke ever. Me on a date with a copper. Now I'll never live it down.
On the first morning in the hotel, I opened my door and there was a huge bunch of flowers with a card saying, "Congratulations, you picked number 3, thanks a lot." I was so gobsmacked, I just burst into tears. No one's ever done that for me before.
I rang my dad and told him that I'd bought Sophie some flowers. He said to me, "What have you done that for?" He said, "You haven't even snogged her yet." He said, "I've
Clint's accent is so strong and he's so difficult to understand. I just spent the whole date going, what? He must have thought I was deaf.
Sophie's a real southerner. She definitely didn't get my sense of humour and she laughed at things that I didn't even think was funny.
Clint loved to wind me up. One day shopping, he kept threatening to drop his trousers, show his pants in public and say, "Sophie, Sophie," and see how embarrassed I got. He went on, and And in the end, he actually did upset me, and I said, Clint, shut up.
Whenever I was in a restaurant, I always made Sophie laugh. I think she enjoyed it.
I am common as muck, but eating with Clint made me feel like a lady. And first, he announced to the whole restaurant virtually that he was off for a wee, and it was just embarrassing.
I got Sophie to aim my shirt. Wait, it's a job, innit? She's a woman.
And then he had the bare-faced cheek to tell me I hadn't even used starch.
Sophie came on blind date to meet a man. When she got me, I think she must have been gutted.
There was no way on our date that Clint wanted to kiss me.
Would I kiss Sophie? Yeah, of course I would. She's a lass, isn't she?
I didn't fancy Clint. Sometimes I looked at him and thought, you are really good looking. But then he opened his mouth.
Sophie met my type in looks. I go for tatty girls. She wears bloke's clothes. She wouldn't even been seen dead in a dress.
I think Clint thinks I'm a bit posh, a bit square, and a bit sensible. But I'm not.
I wouldn't mind taking Sophie on a date and all, to meet my mates. I wouldn't be embarrassed of her, but I think they'd be a bit scared of her being a cop.
Clint and I are like chalk and cheese, and I think the only way I would see him again is if I was arresting him.